Hi, I'd like to start with a story. And this story is going to share what I consider to be the one big idea from this book, Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. It doesn't necessarily have to do with my business, the story itself, but it does teach a principle, a lesson that frankly has been the source of my biggest breakthroughs in business, in career, in life. It's just an incredibly powerful lesson to be learned. So tomorrow night, my improv group named Occasionally Hilarious is having our first show in quite a few months. And the show is called You Get What You Pay For, a night of free improv comedy. Now, let me give you a little bit of background on this. So we came together at the beginning of 2019, so at the beginning of this year, and we came together out of people who'd taken improv classes at our local community college as a career development or lifetime learning type classes. So we came together and then we formed, and then we had this big fundraiser where we had about 100 people in the room, and we raised about $1,000 for cancer research, and it was great. And then we had a couple other shows that were linked to the community college where the group formed out of, and then kind of nothing. I mean, we kept practicing. We practiced monthly, and then we decided, okay, if we're going to hopefully get some shows in the future, we should practice a little bit more often. So we started practicing every other week, but still nothing was developing and nothing was developing and nothing was developing. So I was early this fall, I was listening to an audiobook about improv, and it was written by some people from Second City. And they mentioned, and Second City is like a huge improv theater and comedy theater in Chicago that many of the greats of modern comedy have come out of. So they were talking in this book about how their third or fourth show of the night is a free improv show. They do sketch comedy and they do all sorts of other comedy, but they do this free improv show as the last show of the night. And they said, if we make it free, at least, the audience knows that they're going to get what they paid for. And I thought, that is really interesting. What if instead of assuming that we have to fill a show and sell a certain number of tickets and get these people to pay admission and whatever, because we're a fairly new group that's not totally established, even though we did have that big successful fundraiser, what if we did this free improv comedy and we called it You Get What You Pay For? And, the joke can kind of be in the name, but also it's comforting to us as the performers that, we don't have to fulfill on a $20 ticket sale, it's reassuring to people who are coming that, okay, they're going to come out and they're going to have a little bit of fun, and they didn't pay anything to get in, right? So as a new and kind of unproven act in town, I thought it was really appropriate. And the other thing that's great is I thought it would be really easy. Like, one of the biggest challenges that a venue owner has in getting people in the door, or is getting people in the door. And so if you are an act, if you do entertainment and you're able to bring your own audience to the venue, that you're not relying on the venue to bring the audience in for you, well, they're going to really value that, because of course they want people to buy drinks, they want all of that stuff. And so I got the approval of the group. I said, what if we do this? What if we do a night of free or You Get What You Pay For, a night of free improv comedy? And I'll go find a venue, and I had some in mind. I'll go find a venue and I will pitch them on this idea of a free improv comedy show at their venue called You Get What You Pay For. And the first venue I went to, they loved it because I promised to bring a bunch of people in. We had this history. We did the fundraiser. We drew 100 people, which would be more than capacity for this coffee shop with a stage and all of that. And so it was really easy to say, okay, I'm going to make this decision. I'm going to make this decision of this packaged idea. I'm going to make this decision that we should do the show called You Get What You Pay For, a night of free improv comedy. I'm going to make this decision to take it to the group and say, hey, if I get us this show, would you guys be interested in performing? I'm going to make this decision once I have the approval of the group to take it to one venue and then to another and then to another and then to another if I need to get us booked. I'm going to make this decision and then I'm going to take action. And that's what I did. And I made the decision. I took the action. I approached the venue. They liked it. And so from there, the show was booked. And our group put this together, and our group invited our friends and family who makes up most of our fan base at this point. And we have a show tomorrow night, and that is freaking awesome. And this is directly related to the one big idea from this book, Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, which is that you need to make a decision about what you want in life. You need to make a decision about what your business needs to do, about what market you want to serve, about what kind of career you want to take, about what your path is in life. You need to make decisions about the experiences that you want in life, the things that you want to have around you. You want to make decisions about what kind of contribution you're going to make to your family, to your community, to the world at large. You want to make decisions about what you want to be able to do, how you want to develop yourself personally, your skills, your abilities, your emotional and physical well-being. You need to make these decisions. And then you take action. And it really is a fairly simple idea. You make a decision, you take an action. You make a decision, you take an action. You make a decision, you take an action. And when you do that, then you're going to fulfill on what Tony named his book, Awaken the Giant Within. You have incredible capacity as a human being living on this planet, especially with all of today's technology and tools and resources available to you for free on the internet, for paid, whatever. You have an incredible capacity to do gigantic things and to live an extraordinary life. And it's going to start with one decision and the next decision and the next decision and the next decision, each of those followed by actions, each of those snowballing, because for every success that you have, you're able to achieve more and more with your next decision, your next action, your next success. Now, I do have one more big lesson that I took away from this book. I do want to say that if you like this video, if you like this content, be sure to like the video and comment, share, like what kinds of decisions and actions are you taking today that are going to shape the rest of your life. Share this video with other people who you think might find it valuable, and subscribe. Join me by subscribing to my channel so that you can get more content like this in the future to help you, especially if you're in business, marketing, selling, and so on, copywriting, because this content is designed to help you take those actions, take those next steps, help you make the right decisions to grow your career and your business and your life. Now, one other lesson that I took away from this book, he actually goes through and he suggests setting 4 goals for the next year or whatever, 4 goals for this next period of your life, and making decisions about what those 4 really important goals are in 4 important areas. And these 4 goals are grouped by the letters A, B, C, D. Now, this isn't exactly how Tony groups it, but as I was going through, I realized that this is really a great way to remember your 4 goals. And I'm working on my own. I'm really trying to make sure that in the different areas, they are really fulfilling my long-term vision. And so this is something that I'm working on right now. But I also wanted to make sure that I share it with you. So ABCD, what are the ABCD goals? So number 1 goal is one that, some people will brag on you about, but is absolutely one of those kinds of goals that can be totally motivating. And that is adventure and toys. What are the things you want to have around you? What are the experiences that you want to have in your life? What adventures do you want to go on? What physical pleasures do you want to have around you? Set goals for that. Now, they don't have to be gigantic. They don't have to be small. They can involve traveling, overseas. They can involve getting a new musical instrument. They can involve a new car. They can involve a new house. They can involve all sorts of things. What adventures do you want to go on? A, adventures and toys. And then B is business and financial. Now, this can include career too. If you're not running your own business, you figure out how to apply this to you. But what business and financial goals do you want to set for yourself? Where do you want to be? What do you want your income to be? What do you want your net worth to be? What do you want your business to look like from a numbers perspective? What does that mean to you? What is your business and financial goal? C is contribution. And this is the more selfless goal that you may have. This is how can you give to the world? You do good for you do well for yourself, you do good in the world. Okay? What good can you do in the world? What do you want to contribute to others? How do you want to contribute it? Set a goal there, because that will actually feed back into all your other goals. This series, this ABCD series, is about creating goals that not only will help you live a better life, but it's a very balanced set of goals to help you live a life that is good for the world, where when you are winning, the world is winning too. And then D is personal development. Personal development. So where do you want to develop? What skills do you want to develop? What do you want to be? And this can include health too. This can include mental health. It can include emotional health. It can include physical health. How do you want to change in those different areas personally over the next 12 months? So what you do here is you can actually brainstorm. You can brainstorm lots of goals for each of these. A, adventure and toys. B, business and financial. C, contribution. D, personal development. You can brainstorm lots of goals, and then you make a decision. You make a decision about which one of those is the most important, which one of those is going to have the broadest impact through your life, which one of those is going to give you the most momentum to tackle your next goal and your next goal and your next goal. And then you write those goals down. You write those goals down, your top goal in each area, and then you look at that on a daily basis. I actually have it. I do some tracking in my business every day. I fill out a form every day with some important numbers. And in order to fill out that form, I have a whole bunch of different websites, web pages that need to open. And I have them bookmarked in my browser. And I added my goals in a Google Doc to the pages that open automatically for my daily form that I have to fill out. And so every day I'm looking at this, my A, B, C, D goals, my adventure and toys goals, my business and financial goal, my contribution goal, my personal development goal. And I'm looking at these, and it's a daily reminder of the decisions that I'm making and the actions that I'll be taking to awaken my giant within. So with that, I'm going to make sure that I include a link to Tony's book in the description with this video. And it's available in pretty much all the formats. I listened to it on audiobook. It's great there. It is, of course, great in different formats as well. So those links are available there in the description with this video. And again, if you like this content, if this resonates with you, I strongly suggest that you make the decision and take the action to like the video, to comment, to express how you are applying this in your life, to share the video with people who would find it valuable, and to subscribe, to join me. I consider what I do not just a business, but I consider it a movement. I'm looking to help marketers, copywriters, internet business builders, and other high achievers live a happier, healthier, more prosperous, and more impactful life. And one of the ways that I do that is through these videos. Also, if you're not yet a Breakthrough Marketing Secret subscriber, Monday through Thursday, I publish articles to my email list and on breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. Again, the link is in the description with this video. And so I publish those, and if you go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, you can sign up, you can get those, you can get a bunch of freebies. You'll also get on Friday notice when I publish these videos. And again, my name is Roy Furr. this is actually, it's a Video Friday issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. And I look forward to seeing you again in your next video issue. I'll see you then. Bye.